of Mrs. Fox. There was once an old fox with 9 tails who believed that his wife was not faithful to him and wished to test her. He stretched himself out under the bench, did not move a limb, and behaved as if he were stone dead. Mrs. Fox went up to her room, shut herself in, and her maid, Mrs. Cat, sat by the fire and did the cooking. When it became known that the old fox was dead, wooers presented themselves. The maid heard someone standing at the door, knocking. She went and opened it, and it was a young fox, who said, "What may you be about, Miss Cat? Do you sleep, or do you wake?" She answered, "I am not sleeping, I am waking. Would you know what I am making? I am boiling warm beer with butter so nice. Will a gentleman enter and drink some likewise?" "No, thank you, miss," said the fox. "What is Mrs. Fox doing?" The maid replied. "She sits all alone and makes her moan, weeping her little eyes quite red, because old Mr. Fox is dead." "Do just tell her, miss, that a young fox is here who'd like to woo her." "Certainly, young sir." The cat goes up the stairs, trip, trap. The door she knocks, tap, tap, tap. "Mistress Fox, are you inside?" "Oh yes, my little cat," she cried. "A wooer, he stands the door out there. Tell me what he is like, my dear." "But has he 9 tails as beautiful as the late Mr. Fox?" "Oh no," answered the cat, "he has only 1. "Then I will not have him." Miss Cat went downstairs and sent the wooer away. Soon afterwards there was another knock, and another fox was at the door, who wished to woo Mrs. Fox. He had 2 tails, but he did not fare better than the first. After this still more came, each with 1 tail, more than the other. But they were all turned away, until at last one came who had 9 tails, like old Mr. Fox. When the widow heard that, she said joyfully to the cat, "Now open the gates and doors all wide, and carry old Mr. Fox outside." But just as the wedding was going to be solemnized, old Mr. Fox stirred under the bench and cudgeled all the rabble, and drove them and Mrs. Fox out of the house. When old Mr. Fox was dead, the wolf came as a wooer and knocked at the door, and the cat, who was servant to Mrs. Fox, opened it for him. The wolf greeted her and said, "Good day, Mrs. Cat of Carrowit. How comes it that alone you sit? What are you making? That's good." The cat replied, "In milk I'm breaking bread so sweet. Will the gentleman please come in and eat?" "No, thank you, Mrs. Cat," answered At length came a young fox. Then Mrs. Fox said, "Has the gentleman red stocking on? And has he a little pointed mouth?" "Yes," said the cat, "he has." "Then let him come upstairs," said Mrs. Fox, and ordered the servant to prepare the wedding feast.